Hello there! How are we? Doing good? Swell! Now, get over here. Come on, it's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. How are we doing, chat? Stream, let's go! Hey, John, we're doing the stream. But Tarnished Archaeologist said, and so those were the last words spoken by the Discord user of no renown. May his shortcomings serve as an example. Hey, Adolphus, I don't know what the hell that's in context of, but okay. What, did someone say something about TA that I should be aware of? Yo, it's Elden Tom! Hey, Vincent. Elden Tom? Elden Tom? What is this Elden Tom? Well, I guess we should actually do this stupid quest, right? I put it off long enough. Jura, or whatever his name, has been, like, standing here waiting for somebody to comment on what he's, come across. He's like, can I have a Watson to my Sherlock? It's like, you're not smart enough to be Sherlock, Jura. Oh, shut up. Jura, you're wearing frickin' clown pants. See, he agrees with me.
Hardly expected to see the champion of the festival here, of all places. You didn't know Selen, did you? Well, whatever the case, she's dead now. Just put it behind you. She was known as the Graven Witch. Obsessed by the primeval current, countless sorcerers fell to her hand. The most dangerous mage in the entire history of Realicaria's academy.
Uh-huh.
It is strange, though. The woman, she was like a husk. The soul already fled. I suspect Selen lives on elsewhere. I'm sure she'll turn up eventually, in another body. A sickening thought, but one that won't stop gnawing at me.
God, the voice acting in this game is so good. Do you think we went from Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1 to this? God.
I suspect Selen
Yeah.
saw a sickening.
I don't know. How do you tell that she's like a husk when you find her already dead? Just wondering. How does that work exactly? Well, it's fine. Nah, I just thought I'd poke fun because I'm definitely a mature person. Yeah, clearly, Adolphus, you are the exemplar of maturity. And that's why we love you. Torrent? There we go. Torrent's like, doesn't want to try to do a balancing act when he comes in. Understandable. It's the Red Hood. He's eating all the Dark Soul. Darn it, I can't jump on that. Fine. Alright, so where do I have to go for Selen? Should I tell her? Is she gonna be back at her little place? Hell yeah, my Primal Glintstone is hard as relic right now. What the hell, aerodynamics? Sorry, aerodynamism? Aerodynamics. That's... I can't. Howdy, Xavier. Good to see you. Ay, ay, ay. Don't leave Jaren. Oh, it's not Jura. It's Jaren, of course. Can't remember these names worth of shit. Who knows what he'll do to sell its still warm body. I'm sure she won't mind. It's not her body anymore, technically. We can go to this guy now, right? Because Dung Eater's dead. Keep the eccentric in check. Listen, just because he's eccentric and wears weird pants doesn't mean... Oh.
Want some more prawn, do you?
No, not really. Fine. Happy.
You're tarnished too, ain't you? Can you see it then? The guidance of grace, I mean. I can't see it at all no more. Makes no bloody sense anyway. Why some no-name shithead like me should get called to the lands between. Cruel bloody joke, you ask me. Maybe something went tits-o with it. Maybe it's been broke for a good long time. The earth tree, I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
someone with a taste for brawn I can trust. We'd make good mates, I reckon. I'll be seeing you.
What a bizarre man.
Marika's tits. You must be hungry.
I'll be honest, that's probably my favorite localization choice. Marika's tits! Oh. Okay, sure. Wait! I got the gesture chat! I have it! Finally, my baby. There we go. Finally! Okay, so what causes you to move over here, bud? I know you move here for my Confessor playthrough, so... I also don't know where the hell I should be going for Ronnie's quest at this juncture. I'm a little at a loss on that front. I think you buy 5 for the laydown gesture, if I recall correctly. Well, I just bought like 2. So it worked out, whatever the case. Woo! Alright, now where the hell would Selin be at this juncture? I guess since Jaren mentioned the academy, she might be somewhere there.
Where did he flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence ye hide. There are books and light aplenty, dither not. Come out, say I, or will ye be gravestones, to be better born anew?
Alright, I'm just gonna say it. I find it hilarious that Renala gets locked here all lonely, and somebody basically decided, listen, I know how we can cheer her up. Let's get a statue of her husband as Elden Lord. You know, the position he went to leave her. That'll make her all chipper again, I'm sure. That's a great way to help fix her little madness. Here. Okay, yep, which statues? Poor Renal is still delusional. Yeah, she's still broken. Try googling her questline and see if you recognize the last step you did. The last step I did, Xavier, I don't know if you were here, but we just finished talking to Jaren. And he's like, I'm sure she'll show up somewhere. Actually, do I have a key item? Like, did I actually put her soul in a new body yet? Oh, no, I haven't. Alright, so where would I find bodies? Maybe Celavis's thing? Hey, Celavis, do you have, like, a spare by chance? Did you make it to the Lake of Rot yet? The underground Lake of Rot? No, I have not. I have not done Lake of Rot. And how do I know that? Yeah, I have not done... Oh! Oh, that's right. I have to go down here, right? I never took the coffin here. That's how you get to Lake of Rot, I'm assuming. So, okay, yeah. You need to visit Celavis? Gotcha. Celavis, do you have a spare body by chance? I was gonna go kind of just check your storehouse, but I guess I have to talk to you first and ask for permission. I guess I'm a very polite Tarnished who works with a heretical witch. Whew.
Begging for another lesson so soon?
God, why do you have to make that sound so sexual?
Make it quick.
Why? Why do you make it all sound so sexual? I already have everything here. I don't own any of these, do I, huh? Do I want any of these? Glintstone Ice Crag. This could be useful. Let's own them. There we go. There we go. Obtain a puppet.
Perhaps you'd be interested in a little scheme of mine.
Oh my.
It will produce the finest of puppets, which I aspire to cherish with these very hands. A ploy to fool even Lady Rani. How does that sound?
Okay, chat. How far can I take Celavis's questline without actually betraying Ronnie? Like, when's the cutoff point? When's the point of no return where it's like, okay, you either close off Ronnie's quest or you don't? He keeps his toys below the ear. Okay, so I do need to go over and grab them. Gotcha. Oh, Selen's quest. You said Ronnie's. Yeah, I was asking about Ronnie's too, but okay, I just mixed up what you were talking about. Sorry. Behind his elusive wall and his puppet storage. Gotcha. Radigan probably left it as a gift. That's a very screwed up gift. It's like, here's how I'm gonna look as Elden Lord. See ya, honey. I'm also gonna make an even bigger one back in the capital. Giant women are from Software Soul staple, it seems. Yes, very true. Miyazaki loves his little giant motherly figures. You can betray, then use Celestial Dew. Ah, so you can reverse it. That's convenient.
I knew I had you pegged. You're just like me. Then I'd like you to procure something. A rather unique starlight shard that glistens with amber. With that, my special draft will gleam with nectar sweetness. And even a demigod would be slave to its charms. Well, you managed to lay your hands on it. The blessed day is finally upon us.
You can always visit the Church of Vows, can't you? Yeah, I didn't realize that worked. I thought that was just for like, oh, you aggroed NPCs, you want to de-aggro. I didn't realize it works for quests too.
This was once a demigod's very fate. My, oh my, oh my. Are you still here? Yes, I should give you your reward.
Yes, you should.
Please, it's all yours. It's splendid work. It's just marvelous.
Ooh.
Now just you wait. The merriment is soon to begin. The scheme I promised is to be revealed very shortly.
Uh-huh.
You'll be flabbergasted, I can assure you. The secret I promised is to be revealed very shortly.
Uh-huh. Are the preceptors of Caria like teachers that carry nobility or something? Preceptors are just professors. It's just the localization being fancy with the terminology. But the Japanese is just like professor. So it's just like they're the school instructors. They're the ones who teach the students. And obviously, with the Carians becoming royalty, that means they work very closely with the Carian royalty. And then you have to also factor into the fact that Celavis has been made a puppet to Pydia. And so basically, we're just talking to Pydia through we're talking to Pydia through Celavis. So I think it's back here, right? Interestingly, the map that shows you the Amber Shard shows many Amber Stars falling. That would be interesting. I wonder what the total number of these in the game are, and if we can map that onto all the known demigods, or if it far exceeds the number, which would be informative in and of itself. Is it here? I forget the exact spot that Celavis's thing is. Okay, yeah, here it is. that worked. I'll be honest, I was expecting to get it first try. How very convenient. Here you go.
My apprentice. Just how long has it been? Thank you. You've helped me fill a new body once again, and it's truly a gem. Young and full of vigor, a snug fit for my primal glintstone. Better still, I've shed those awful shackles. Finally, I can return to the academy to expel the Karian royal family and restore the primeval current.
Alright, so now we go to Renala.
I owe this all to you. Finally, I can return to the academy to expel the Karian royal family and restore the primeval current.
Listen, I'm not really interested in your sorcery politics. Just give me more power. Give me more power. See, it almost looks like either this is supposed to be Celavis's bedroom, at which point, creepy. Or this is like a secret Selene hideout she had. Like she was working with Celavis for a time. And the illusory wall was added when she moved out or something. Yeah, because it looks like Celavis has enough workspace here. There's a Nox puppet down there, interesting enough. Yeah, there's a wide variety of stuff we see, so. You'd think the Nox would be happy he got to be made a puppet. I don't think there's anything with EG we need. That's Kale, so nothing. Oh. So yeah, I guess we just go here. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we want to do before this. Yeah, let's do this for now.
Where did he flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence ye
Nope.
hide.
She's not here?
There are books and light.
Ignoring Renala. Oh. Be summoned to challenge, sorceress. What? Oh, be summoned. Oh, I get it. So you either help Jaren or help her. Okay. Well, I assume that's helping the sorcerer gives me more sorcerer gear for rewards, so. Let me just make sure I have my celestial dew for when we do the betrayal scene, by the way. Oh yeah, I've got plenty. Okay, yeah, so we can do the full Celavis betrayal quest line, and then we can undo it, and then go forward with Ronnie's quest. I swear, chat, you better not be, like... better not be trolling me for this. I don't want my sorcerer playthrough to be the one that isn't able to do, Ronnie's full quest line and get all of Liurnia. Alright, let's do it. Listen, how hard can Jaren be?
Jaren, bringer of my death. You have my glass.
Oh, whoops.
Work is done. Join the sleep. On your mistake.
That was close. Ah! Yeah, fire! Alright, I'll admit it. I kind of underestimated Jaren. To be fair, I wasn't expecting Selene to be so useless when it came to the sorcery. She's just like, I'll just shoot the one normal spell. Really? You're not even going to charge it? Don't worry, guys. Fate decided that didn't happen. Hey, Nobre. Good to see ya. And victory is mine. I assume you cannot just celestial do this quest, though. I get the feeling that the moment you kill Jaren, that's a point of no return. Hey, Arberg. I swear if I see another virgin, is this another Dilf scream? Well, technically Radigan is here, so maybe.
Ah, my apprentice.
Where's
You've
Renala?
saved my skin once again.
I can't believe you killed Renala.
The Queen of Caria is no more. With the bodies of Masters Azure and Lusat returned,
Oh, where are they?
the Academy can hone the primeval current, so that we, fallen children of the stars, shall beam with brilliance once again. My apprentice, will you stay with us, here at the Academy? Oh, I know it's not possible. You have your own calling, to be the next Elden Lord. But do think of me, of your teacher. On the eve of your crowning, you will always be my darling pupil. Rest assured that no, the entire Academy will swear allegiance to the new monarch.
Are you interested in becoming Bones?
Become Elden Lord.
Are you interested in being boned, my master? A very important question considering my current predilections when it comes to my throne. Okay, now these are supposed to be different from the ones in the mausoleum, the wandering mausoleums. Oh, can we finally open this chest, by the way? Nope, it's locked. I need a key from Ronnie, don't I?
Where did you
Holy
find
hell!
my sweetings?
You're alive!
Out from whence ye hide. Of the dark.
Are Jure and Lusat here too?
Afeared.
She didn't even kill Renala. Renala just was kind of like shoved off to the side and didn't care. Okay, sure. Can I still learn stuff from you, by the way?
Perhaps I'm jumping ahead.
Oh, you were actually gonna say more.
Here is a symbol of my allegiance and the Academy's.
Oh, cool.
Do you recall what once I told you? That glintstone is the amber of the cosmos, and sorcery is the study of the stars and the life therein. When you become Elden Lord, please illuminate me. Lay bare the secrets of life which course the Elden Ring. Next time, I will be your student.
You can find only one Amber Shard. The map you get from Pydia depicts many. Oh, I see. So Pydia's map, of course, because Celovus is sending you on the mission, of course. So Pydia's like, I have a map, my lord, that could help with your quest, I promise. It's completely incidental. But yeah, where is this stuff? I could have swore I had a map from Pydia, but maybe I just saw it in his inventory. Presented to Lindell. Newfound Peace. Uh-huh. Gonna have to look into that more. Glintstone Chris. Wonder if that has anything to do with the snakes. Let's see. Haha, Loki immediately points out the nearest Delph. This is very true. Arberg. Now let's see. Yeah, Adolphus. Is Godwin a Dilf? I assume he furthered the golden lineage since the twins were flushed down the toilet. I mean, I don't know. Did he? I mean, someone had to have... I mean, we have to get Godric somehow. So I feel like Godwin might be a good candidate. But the problem is, what happened then to Godwin's wife or consort or whoever? Like, where's she in all this? Like, that's the biggest problem I have with the demigod lineage. It feels like even though that's Martin's specialty, we really don't get a lot on any of the relations of this family tree. Despite it supposedly being a big clan. I mean, even Gwyn's clan, at least they're like, yeah, he's got his clan, it's his whole tribe, right? And then there's the royal family, so it's like, okay, you got the very small family unit, and then you got the big whole tribal affiliation. The rest of the quest can be finished by resting, by the way. Is that so? This is a good quest. I'm glad to hear that, John. I mean, Godfrey's second stage is the top dilf of this game, so can pile drive me any oh, yeah, you people are insane. Hora Lou, more like Hora, look at this It's the weather map, you have it. It's the last. Okay, I'm gonna look at it again. Ah, here it is. Ah, you're right. There's a bunch of different falling stars being shown here. Streaks of amber light. Man, I wish we had like the. I'm gonna have to look at the full graphic in my notes because I have it all downloaded in a folder somewhere. Chad is horny today. We mentioned Dilf Stream and everyone went wild. I swear. All I did was zoom in on Radigan's glorious abs, and you people went crazy.
Oh, one last thing. If you fail to claim your throne, you can always pay me a visit. Oh, don't fret. Even my dullest pupils will always have a place here.
How sweet. Alright, is there anything I want from you still? Alright, so we'll grab you. Just so I can have them all. Can't believe this is how I'm using these, but whatever. Holy hell! I've been saving these up. I think that's enough.
What is it, my apprentice?
Okay, I've learned all the sorcery from you that I care to.
What is it, my apprentice?
Oh. And now, supposedly, I can just rest my way through the rest of this quest. Okay, what happens next, girl? Lay it on me. Oh, Renal. Renal was like, no, I'm in charge here. She finally was like, wait a second, someone moved me. Oh. Oh.
Or will ye be gravestones to be better born anew?
Ah, a ball of sorcerers. Jeez, I wonder who's included in here.
My...
Ah, well. I see the whole primeval current thing didn't, work the way you thought it would, huh? Really? Is there no way I can kill you? Well, sucks to be you. I guess you're gonna be like that for all eternity now. What are you guys doing? Maybe Mikola was using a lot of the Ember Shards. It's possible. Does this we need a tops and bottoms of Elden Ring? Oh my god, you guys have your own conversation about this. I am noping out of the Dilf chat.
Where did he flee?
I heard you, Renala.
Come out from whence he hide. There are books and light aplenty. Dither not. Come out, say I, or will ye be gravestones to be better born anew?
Oh yeah, guys, by the way, when I was quickly checking, I found another grave site. And this one's in vicinity of the Keelam ruin. Oh, no, sorry, not this one. This is for these ruins. This one here. The Keelam ruins. So I found a bunch of coffins here. So it's like, okay, so we do have some coffins in the vicinity we can associate with this ruins. A little far for the burial ground, but it works. I don't think we have any more, though, along here. And like I said, we don't really have any for Fort Faroth. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. So let's just go say hi to Gowry. Oh, whoopsie. The feel when you'll never be a part of Sellen's magic orb. Oh, never. It's impossible now. Listen, this game has put a whole new meaning to being inside a virgin, so... The number of innuendos you can go for, which are completely, terribly awful for all the wrong reasons, is plentiful in this game. There, I killed your dog. How you feel about that? Yeah, yeah. Oh, I've already learned everything I can from you.
We shall meet again, as many times as it takes for you to understand.
I will never get tired of this. This has to be one of the cooler and more creative ways of making it so you can't kill an NPC early. Not magic golden barrier of plot armor. So much better. So let's see. Jaren is dead. Selene is basically dead. Gowry's still alive. Celavis, is your thing done yet? Touch the demon inside me, uwu. Now touch the demon inside me, uwu. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. I don't know how you made that sexual, Adolphus. What about that is somehow innuendo? I do not know. I know many an incantation of the two fingers, sometimes three, Brother Corden. Oh God, that is funny. There's a TikTok guy I really like where he's playing playing this, talking to Brother Corin, and Corin says, how would you like to learn the incantation of the two fingers? Wow, just that's crazy. You can probably see what Ronnie's up to. We'll see what Ronnie's up to after. I think last time I talked to her, she basically was like stonewalling me or something, so.
Good. I've been waiting for you.
Oh, good.
It's finally complete. The perfection of my
We need to appeal more to Loki's weeb nature. What about husbandos and waifus of Elden Ring?
and ensure she drinks it. The dead-eyed doll lets down her guard in your presence, rather remarkably. Though she might dip her hands in the dirt and feign that icy persona, she's a frail, gentle girl at heart.
Uh-huh. Well, what am I getting into?
Understand, don't you? That once you have Rani drink my draught, my scheme will come to fruition. And we'll be in a position to claim the very finest puppet ever crafted. Just imagine the pure elation.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Ayo, Loki, do you know of a video called Elden Ring's Usurping Theory? Nope. Seems really interesting, not gonna lie. Gives off a new view upon the Radagon is America thing. I'll check it out, Nobre. But I have not heard about it whatsoever. To think Ronnie was like as tall as Blythe, but now she has to sit on a stack of books to be on our level. Yeah, it is kind of funny what happens to all these bodies, huh? When you body swap, you don't know how your perspective in life's gonna change in more ways than one. Alright, Ronnie, please don't kill me. Don't worry, I plan to change fate. I'm sorry, Ronnie, I know I'm messing up your home, but I just had to ride the horse through it, you know? Alrighty. Hello, Thomas. I'm so sorry. I do not know how to pronounce that last name. Forgive me. Gomenasai. I'm just not even going to attempt that. It'd be more embarrassing. Hello, person that may or may not like walruses. Oh, also, I'm a virgin. Thank you for your input. Great to know. Welcome to the chat. To think Ronnie was like, oh yeah, okay, we got that. I still don't understand Sylva's endgame. Does he want to become Imperium by proxy? I think he just wants a demigod as a puppet. Because you have to think about this. Selvus is Pydia. Pydia is a lowly creation of the Nox, who's basically been beaten and abused all his life, and now he's still in the service of royalty as this pitiful, pathetic servant. And now he's been able to climb his way up through his puppets as a front, in order to control everyone else that's ever put him down. And now he's has the opportunity where he, the lowly artificial creation born from a drop of silver, is about to become the master of one of the demigods. One of the most powerful and highest beings in all the lands between. I think you can kind of see where he's it's more about his ego than anything. Wait, what is the thing with virgin? Did you not read the title to the stream, no, pray? Talk to you.
It was thee, not blithe it seemeth. Even in my slumber I sensed it.
Is that so?
It is in thy possession, is it not? The hidden treasure of Nokron. My thanks. Finally all the pieces are in place. Soon must I begin my journey. Upon the dark path only I may tread. But before I leave, I must entrust thee with this. Take it.
Coolio.
My discarded flesh lieth beyond the seal unlocked by it, upon which is carved the curse mark of thy desire. I can fathom what thy purpose might be. Neither of us is welcomed by the brighter path, I see. You may leave now. It was but brief, but thou gavest me fine service. What is it? Thy purpose in approaching me was to obtain the curse mark, was it not?
Okay, yes, I'm glad you remember that, but...
I too am to depart on a journey. Upon the dark path only I may tread. What is it? Thy purpose, you may leave now. I too...
I have this drought? Keep talking to her.
What is it? Thy purpose, and you may leave. I too am to depart on a journey.
She'll kill you with insults. I have a drought for you. Can you take it? Was I supposed to only give it to her while she was asleep? Was that the only way? Or can I, like, reset this and she'll still be there asleep or some shit and I can do this? Alright, let's see. So you new to Elden Ring or Dark Souls types games? I'm a veteran, played many. No, I am certainly not new, Thomas. If you actually check the link in the description, you might see, I've in fact, I'm somewhat of an expert, as it were, if you want to call me that, when it comes to talking about the narrative of these games. Darn, I think I missed my chance, chat. Well, Celavis, our plan is ruined. Yeah, Loki's a noob. I mean, honestly, I die like a noob all the time, so it's accurate enough. I'm what you might call an expert at dying, you see. I've died many different ways, many different times. You might even say it's my calling. A scholar, perhaps. Loki's a noob, but also one of the main lores that traces people on YouTube. Yes, I am both a newbie and a veteran. I am both simultaneously, truly. I transcend all things. I do love the chat immediately calls Loki a noob when they get the chance. I love it too. The chat is the first to throw me under the bus at any given moment. Truly a beautiful thing. Well. I'd probably be considered a Bloodborne veteran, considering how much I know about the game's mechanics, but I've only been playing it for a year, so it's weird calling myself a veteran. I'll be honest, I think calling yourself a veteran of any game is a bit weird when you take it outside of irony, but... Uh-oh. Oh no! Celavis suddenly acts like a puppet, and Pydia happens to just be being killed at the moment. Oh, say it ain't so. Could it be that Pydia was Celavis this whole time? Or rather, Celavis was Pydia? Ah, this game, the lore is so deep. Anyway, moving on. Well, I messed up the quest. Darn. At least you got a cool outfit. That's very true. There's nothing wrong with being a bot. Wait, what is this about bot? Why are we going back to this, chat? I'd probably be Loki. It could be worse. You could be one of those VTubers where your chat just calls you a bottom. Oh, I see. I see. Is that a thing now? Okay, so I have the study hall I can do, or we could do Lake of Rot. I think we're gonna do Lake of Rot. Interesting. Nice to meet ya. I go to new people and help them. If you have written in Dark Souls lore books, I may link your works to noobs that don't understand the story. Oh, that's cool. No problem, Thomas. I mean, do whatever you will. It's a free country. Internet. Online space. I don't know. There we go. Well, another one of these. In a game about multiple identities? What am I? OMG! It's crazy! Exactly, Xavier. Haven't we technically done this already, I think? I'm pretty sure we've been down here at one point. Hey, I didn't say there's anything wrong with being a bottom. What are you and Adolphus going? You know what? Never mind. I'm opting out of this conversation for the second time. Nito go-karts. What the hell? Alright, I somehow survived the fall. The teleportation tomb. Yep, I just took a coffin all the way down a waterfall. No one should complain about Indiana Jones surviving a nuke through a fridge anymore. We've officially jumped that shark. Oh. We're in the main river. I can only imagine what my path was like. It was like, we're here. Well. Oh, wow, it actually respawns me here. That's neat. It is a strange method of transportation. Well, it wouldn't be a Loki stream if I didn't hilariously fall to my death within the first hour. Oh! Hey, Ronnie. Good to see you. Let's see. So, if you've read in lore, what the fuzz is the lore with the coffin in Dark Souls 2 that changes your gender? No. I call that a gameplay over lore decision. Because there really is none. It's just a coffin, you go inside of it, you come out the opposite sex. Really nothing, nothing crazy there. Okay, that's a good one. Oh my, what? You can talk. Oh, okay, so this is where all the mini Ronnie memes come from. Okay, I thought she just was a doll you carry around the rest of the game. Okay. Oh my. Ronnie, I know it's you. Ronnie, come on.
Oh, a dogged fellow, aren't we? Or is it merely thy habit?
Don't forget to speak to Ronnie 3 times. What is this, biblical?
Fine. I hadn't expected any soul to recognize me in this guise.
Ronnie, it's just you, but mini.
Out the bag. I cannot allow thee thy freedoms. Perform for me a service as recompense.
I can't believe the witch actually thought a weeb wouldn't notice a chibi.
These lands. The name of Rani the witch is already sullied by thee. I will not brook disobedience in this matter.
So what happens if you actually properly do Celivis's questline? Does it actually change anything of substance? Like, do I get new rewards or something if I do that? Just out of curiosity. Don't make me get the jar, Ronnie! Talk to the doll. Too bad we can't shake Ronnie like an unstated child.
Perform for me a service as
Oh, yeah.
the baleful shadows which prowl these lands. The name of Rani the witch is already sullied by thee. I will not brook this.
Sure. I can't believe I replaced Melina with another waifu. Bless her with the golden seed of the would-be Elden Lord. No, Adolphus, no. I'm not into dolls. I'm sorry. Now, if she was a body pillow... you again, huh? Damn. Alright, come on. I can do it. Oh. I'll be honest. I kinda assumed that you couldn't turn around. I don't know why. Neither am I, just a suggestion. Oh, you. Give the doll to one of the baby jar people to play with. Can I actually do that, John? Is that actually possible? She kills you and Celivis, I think. Okay, so nothing important happens. It's just... It's basically just a fake choice. It's the, hey, do you want to see Celivis fail hard? Damn it. We have to get closer. did you all come from? Alright, so... we're not losing 100k, chat. Man, I need that somber smithing stone to upgrade my staff to full. Oh. And you're dead. Bye, Estelle. One less asteroid in the world. Alright, see ya, mate. Gonna watch the Django Unchained for an English assignment. No problem, Adolphus. Have fun. Good luck with your assignment. Nah, I was trolling. Darn it, John! Why? Why do you entice me with such beautiful bullshit? I was so close to having the perfect scenario in my video game. And you're telling me it was a lie? How am I supposed to trust people now? Oh wow, madness, huh? I was not expecting some frenzied flame in this. Still no torrent, huh? I should be able to survive a trip down there, I think. It's hard to say, so let's get the next Grace first, wherever that is. I mean, I guess this Grace is close enough, right? Yeah, I suppose. I guess we could try it soon. Those plants make you mad? Yes, unfortunately. Absolutely infuriated. I don't know how I'm going to be able to go on. I just get so fuming mad every time I see one of them. They're so pretty and I'm not, chat. I just wasn't born cute. I have a complex, you see. Got it from my mother, clearly. Look at that! Even an ant is cuter than me. Woe is my existence. Oh. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ow. Oh. Phew. That was a dicey situation. Oh, you. Oh. There we go. Nah, Loki, you're totally cute. We have all heard your ooh woo. Ooh woo. Ooh woo. Gonna break the sound barrier. I'll eventually get to a pitch so high. Ah, darn, you can't roll through their heads. Curses. The other Estelle is under a town of madness. Do you think it's supposed to be the usual Eldritch Horror made people crazy affair? I don't think so, because the frenzy flame is strictly associated with that type of stuff, right? So let's see. Where's the other Estelle you're mentioning? Isn't there one here? Where is it? Yeah, okay, here's the cave. And much like the tunnel, it connects, like, around here-ish, right? And there's one, but there's no frenzy here. There's another one, and this is, like, really close to the surface by comparison. Where are we right now? Here. There happens to be a village. And if I recall correctly, there's, like, some of the frenzy plants here, too. It could be a case of these plants from up above finding their way underground as well. That would explain it. I don't think it's necessarily, though, the Astel is causing the insanity. Bruh, death. Your chat's best waifu. You guys are. Who needs a wife when I can have you, chat? Alright. A pitch so high all the dogs a mile from your house will pause and go, weeb. Weeb. Yeah, that's more like a dog bark then.
I gotta make sure that I can bring my voice up to the highest pitch possible. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
God, I can't. I don't know how. All to say you do it. Dang it. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. I don't know if I even needed to do the full charge, but I didn't want to risk it. I didn't know how much HP that has compared to the normal one. Alright, let's see. What do we got in here? These are some tight quarters, but I don't think anything's going to ambush. Oh! It's you. Ah, I see. We're back up here. Alright. I'll be honest, I thought that was me who died for a second there. I forgot that they can throw the rocks. We're back here, though. Cool. Lovely. Oh, so this is an area I wasn't able to explore previously. Cool. I didn't even realize this was up here. I never paid attention to a chest up in the rafters. A wing of Estelle, huh? And there's the other one. So there's the other one who's here. Yeah, and there's no, like, frenzy stuff over here either. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if the Estelles are, like, a branch of the original one that we, Actually. Because the idea has to be... Estelle came through here, destroyed the Eternal City, then traveled to here. Then here? And then somehow ended up... Because I think... somehow ended up down here. So maybe the idea is that a piece of Estelle gets left behind and, like, a seed sprouts a new Estelle. Because, like, Estelle is not just a single star, right? Like, there's a reason why the second one is called the Stars of Darkness, versus the first one, which is the spawn of darkness, or of the natural born of the void, as the localization calls it. So this idea that, okay, there's this terrible spawn of darkness, for the first one we go against, but then it's clarified that it is the Stars of Darkness, and as we can see, its body is comprised of a bunch of celestial bodies, not just a singular star. So I can imagine, like, pieces of the stars, like, drop, and then they become new Estelles, which form, like, what we see there, and that's why it's, like, colorless and stuff, because it's, like, in its larval form or some shit. it would also explain how it's different from the falling star beast, right? So the idea is that a falling star beast becomes an Estelle, but then the hanging Estelles are like larva forms that split off of a already fully formed Estelle. I wonder what that means then. Oh. And there's also the one here in the tunnel. Makes you wonder if that has anything to do with this, too. Like one of the stars was stuck in, like, the general area. Ended up becoming that. Okay, yeah, I can see something like that happening. Kind of like a Godwin corruption type of deal. This is how Loki sells his book, becomes a femboy VTuber. I just roleplay as Gwendolyn for the rest of my Dark Souls lore play. After I kill him, I shall become Gwendolyn, and I shall sell so many copies. If I recall correctly, Kieran only plays eroge. Elden Ring is everything but that. Listen. Have you seen my chat? They have made Elden Ring into an eroge. So, I'm just saying, when it comes to those hentai games, you never know. Sometimes one man's wholesome little RPG is another man's animated porn. Only in the questionable minds of certain fans. Do you think the Estelles are fully grown versions of the falling star beasts? Yes, because when we can see the beginnings of the human Estelle head in the falling star beast with the eye and everything. So yeah, we see, I forget where it is, but there's the other Estelle is like somewhere in the consecrated snowfields, right? It's in the tunnel. So that makes me think, okay, if we see falling star beasts in certain tunnels, and we can find an Estelle in another tunnel, I think that kind of tells you that the only difference between a falling star beast and a fully formed Estelle is time. What the hell? Oh, that's right. I forgot. This part of the city was never explored properly. Uh-huh. Ronnie, you got anything to say about all this? Yeah, she does, actually. I'm actually surprised.
Let us speak of the past a while.
Oh, okay, sure.
I was once an imperial.
Oh, you're gonna just give the lore dump, okay. It's in the Yellow Anise Tunnel. Yeah, okay. Ah, Noxtella, my beloved. Good to know.
As a candidate to succeed Queen Marika,
I was under the impression these colorless Estelles are something like the Chrysalis. Yeah, I'm thinking they're like larval forms, right? Like they split off from the original and then they become their own thing. And because they're still like maturing, they're colorless, kind of like a larva in its cocoon. Well, I guess, yeah, I get what you're trying to say. Larva, chrysalis, and then the fully formed creature. So you think it's more in the mid-stage, which I generally agree with. Oh, you're still going on about this thing? Goodness me, lady.
ever since, and the baleful shadows are their assassins.
I know you're lonely, but come on.
I turned my back on the two fingers.
Lore time with Ronnie doll. Just imagine, you're looking at a tiny-ass doll that fits in the palm in your hand, and she's giving you the lore dump. Like, you have my character, like, sitting here, but really, it should be him with, like, Ronnie, like, sitting comfy on my robe on the lap. And it's like, it's just me looking down at her while she's doing this, while trying to maintain a sense of seriousness. Like,
I turned my back
what a dour woman.
and we have each been cursing
She truly is the Gwendolyn of this game.
baleful shadows.
No sense of humor.
I turned my
Yeah, whatever. Well, I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting to come here. Alright, let's see if there's any items I can collect here first, and then we'll come back. Lore time with Ronnie doll over. Ronnie ASMR and Noxtella. Yeah. The one under the town has a stronger grab-a-tap where grayed out Estelles will grab him in a circle. Ooh, I wonder if those are illusions then. If so, that would go to the idea that only a fully formed Estelle has color, and any others, like incomplete quote-unquote copies, will be grayed out. I didn't catch you last time, good to know. Nascent butterflies. It makes you wonder, chat, what causes nascent butterflies to spawn? If smoldering butterflies spawn from fire, and obviously the rotten butterflies spawn from rot. Oh. Okay. Okay, there's no going down here. Gotcha. It's just actually separated. Everyone's reaction first time playing Elden Ring. I wasn't expecting this. Yeah. To be fair, that's pretty much most FromSoft games, right? Like you going from Karthus to Irithyll, or you going to from Sen's Fortress to Anor Londo. Like, there's tons of stuff where you're like, oh, even if you're paying attention to the story, you're like, I wasn't expecting this. Spawn from sleepies. Ooh, that's an interesting idea, John. I was thinking maybe water, but I like your idea better. Spawn from children. Being Ronnie's spouse sounds like a miserable affair. Everyone's... Yeah, listen. You gotta be into the kudores, okay? It's a very, very specific type of dere. You're just... You can't be swayed by any of the cutesy stuff. You have to enjoy a solemn woman. Oh, these are the ant riders. Okay. Well, that was close. Next time we'll go for the slicer. See if we can break poise. The problem with my theory... Oh no, that does make sense. No, never mind. It actually makes more sense that way. Okay, yeah, this actually works better. Because here's the problem. The problem I was going to say with my theory is that if it's the idea is that the other Estelles vaguely trace the real Estelle's travel path, then there would have been a problem, because it's like, okay, well, we're heading to the Lake of Rod and stuff, but then why would the Estelle miss this? It steals the sky from the one Eternal City, but then it just completely passes over this one. But no, if we're going with the idea that it went this way, then this way around, right? And then, like, somewhere down here or whatever to get to the Lake of Rock, because isn't there, like, an over ledge or something that oversees everything, right? Then, yeah, it could completely circumvent this Eternal City, so that Estelle would never even necessarily know it existed. That actually is really clever. That's a really clever justification for this otherwise pointless continuation to the river this way. What playthrough is this? Hey Drake, this is my technically first playthrough. It's kind of weird, I have two parallel playthroughs, though I kind of been neglecting the Confessor one because I just don't have, surprise, surprise, I don't have a million hours to be both streaming this game and playing it privately. Nothing here. Mikola's not really water, that's more Millennia's teacher. That's true. I just was thinking about it because I'm thinking about where they spawn and stuff, and I thought, like, there's a few locations I recall there being, like, bodies of water nearby, but it might just be dark places, too. It could just be nighttime areas, like areas without sunlight. Something to think about. Yeah. I wonder if the Elden Ring wikis have already listed all the locations that those nascent butterflies spawn, and if so, maybe we could do a comparative analysis. I don't see any more items here. Alright, we're going to do this lower section, and then we're going to do the higher section, because I assume they don't necessarily connect all the way. Oh, look at all those silver tears I'll be avoiding. Oh. Oh. Of course I get cock-blocked by a rock. Smithy! Oh my god! Who let all the snakes in? Oh, there's more of you. Of course. Like, I'm kind of surprised. I thought there'd be an item or something, but there isn't. Oh no. I see. Well, at least you give me plenty of time to dodge. Also, I love the music here. Oh no. Oh no. If I recall correctly, those ants shoot rot, right? Am I correct in saying that? Those ants, when they shoot out of their butts, it's rot? Same with their pincers? Not pincers, their little, I don't know, tail sword stabby thing? I don't know what bug parts are called. There's a map with all the items listed. It's pretty interesting looking at the areas where Mikula/Trina abilities do and don't spawn. Yeah, that's another thing where I want to look at. See if there's anything, like, I'd imagine there has to be at least a few places where it's like, okay, there's a Mikula area, so they have lots of those lilies, because it's associated with Mikula, same with Trina. But, I have to imagine that there's a lot of places that are just kind of random or whatever, because the idea is it's a flower, right? Then flowers get around and become widespread and all that. Well, I'm so glad we're getting more of this flower I don't need. There's the boss room, chat. Oh, is that going to start a chain reaction? Thank you. Perfect. There are so many of you. Oh my goodness. It's a never-ending conga line of slimes. Miyazaki was tired of throwing a bunch of masses of flesh at us. Of course. I will brute force it. Don't make me. I will do it. How come these have yellow lightning and not cold lightning? That is a good question, actually, Xavier. Maybe they were experimenting with getting regular lightning, since the ice lightning with their dragon soldiers failed. Their dragon men. Should have left the middle one alive and let it get hit by the 2 lightning blasts first. Look at those plans. Now it's stylish silver slimes. Gravelstone inside the silver tears, maybe. Oh. Do they have Gravelstone, or is that just a hypothesis? Because if so, I'm going to have to start paying attention to see if they drop any. Because that could, yeah, that could explain it. It could be they're taking actual dragon scales and putting them inside their little silver drops to try to see if they can create true lightning slimes like this. That's an interesting experiment they could be doing. Nox Science was mad too. I mean, it's kind of a staple for Miyazaki to have the mad scientist character, right? I think ever since Freck, with Freck going off the deep end at the end of Demon Souls, to be like, nah, it's okay. If the world gets destroyed, who cares? We'll have power. We'll be able to study more sorcery, right? I think it's been a staple for Miyazaki to have a mad scientist character in all his games. A 1.5% drop rate. That explains it then, Xavier. That explains it. So yeah, they're combining them with Gravelstone. So that answers your question. Trying to get some of that lightning. So it's either they're combining the Gravelstone, because I can't remember, do Gravelstone itself have the lightning power, or is it covering up the lightning power from the dragons underneath? I want to double check. Because I want to make sure. Let's see if we can get this down to a science ourselves. No. I know I have Gravelstone. Is it not in crafting materials? It has to be. Oh no, yeah, I'm on it. Whoops, I'm stupid. Me, I'm looking at the top of this list when I'm literally on it. Let's see. Used for crafting items, such compound stones found in the lands once specific dragons are said to be the scales of those very beasts. Okay, so nothing useful in the lore there. But if I craft items, what requires Gravelstone? So far, so good. Nothing I can currently make, it seems. I might have to buy some stuff from merchants to check that out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy some merchant cookbooks. And these are the statues, which gets everyone in a tizzy. Oh my god, we see saint statues all the way down here. And this leads to Lake of Rock, correct? Statues of holy men with swords. I don't know. I'm going a different direction than what most people are with regards to this. My head is going to other places. So we'll have to see how that pans out. Dang it. Disappeared. Oh, well, I think it was just a restorative one, so I don't think it matters. Well, I got my restoration on mine anyway. Ooh, another Celestial Dew. Well, I'm not going to need those anymore. I missed out my chance with Ronnie. Darn. Oh, in Yellow Innis tunnels, the miners drop gravel stones, apparently. Oh, that is interesting. Because the Dragonkin soldiers are encountered up above. Really? You guys were just staring at a wall, deciding where your new burrow was going to be? A little random, but okay. Got you both. Oh my. Remember, chat, silver with water, gold with sunlight. It's a very consistent pattern. Oh. Alright, let's go down here first, because it's going to take us to Lake of Rot, right? We could do, like, the upper levels of this place, like, later. Oh, we're going behind the throne. I didn't think that would be possible, to be honest. The Madness Town Yellow is interesting. Yeah, it seems to be the origin of where, at least the modern outbreak of the Frenzied Flame began. That seems to have been ground zero for the first outbreak, at least during Marika's day. I'm not sure if it came before or after the Three Fingers were sealed. I want to assume before. And then, yeah, I want to assume before. And then the Consecrated Snowfield and all that stuff, right? Because it has to be, it's set, if I remember right, the Yellow Town has trolls working there too and stuff, right? So it's a troll and human settlement. So it has to be post-Giant War. Settlement has to be established. Clearly it was at least in part established to be a mining town with the tunnel, like, directly beneath it. And then it gets caught. It somehow catches the Mad Flame disease. So somehow the Three Fingers or its nomads or whatever got to it, and that seems to be perhaps what got Marika into trying to seal it beneath the deep beneath the city. And we know this happened during the beginning of Marika's reign because when we go over to the seal area. Oh yeah, we never explored that, did we? When we go over to the seal area, that's where that's where we get the chest with the Erdtree's favor talisman of Marika during the early days of the Erdtree age, handing out her stuff. So we could be certain that that's the period when it happens. That and the fact that it's so deep underground and stuff makes sense. It's like, oh yeah, we're constructing, you know, we're still building up the sewers, building up the city and all that, right? Like, there's still room for us to add shit like an entire other catacomb cathedral thing. Especially because I think it's like, where's the cathedral? Yeah, so like, it's right here on the corner too, right? So you have like all of this being built out. And remember, originally it was like, this is the fortified manor, and maybe there was a settlement here beforehand, hard to say. But all that's now gone, and basically there's just these two graveyards they got here, and then everything else they've been building out from there. I'm not seeing anything, except eggs. More ant eggs, huh? And more bodies. I guess that makes sense, because this is a continuation of... this is a continuation of this river, where there's been tons of bodies flowing around, right? So this just comes all the way down here. I should not be shocked, huh? Because you guys are in the other area, too, huh? You know what? How important is Shibriri? That's what I don't know. Oh. Hello, Baleful Shadow. Wait. Ronnie talks about all these baleful shadows and there's just this one?
Oh,
They're...
Shadow, thou art the last.
Oh, never mind.
Tell the two fingers that Ronnie the Witch cometh. Rend thy flesh with a fateful wound, ne'er to heal.
Wait. How did you heal? I didn't see that. How are you healing?
Beautifully fought. My thanks. 'Twas more of a challenge than I envisioned.
Oh, really?
Now I can finally stand before them. This is farewell, my dear. Tell Bly and Iji I love them.
Discarded palace key. I don't know what you're talking about, Ronnie. I don't know how I could have made that any simpler. That was a pretty laughably easy fight. More nascent butterflies. Wait a second. So the rot is beginning to spread here, though not from the water. Actually, isn't this one of the sluice gates? Yeah, and all the coffins are stopping here, right? Okay, chat. I had a revel... Oh! And the coffins... The coffins aren't being casually dumped from the well. They come from all the way over here. What a bizarre way to bury your dead. Hey, Sneed. Simping for a doll, Loki, again. Hey, hey! I don't know what you're talking about. I don't simp for many dolls. Yeah, that was confusing. Only one shadow. Yeah, it's the Japanese text. I have to double check, but I have to assume it was using singular, and the localizers just assume plural. But she does mention the last line, so there may be a little more context we're missing there. But it does sound weird that she's like, oh, go fight them all, and then she's like, ah, you're the last. It's like, but there's only one. In fact, I wonder if there was a point in development where you would fight multiple of them along this route, and then they just cut it down to just the one. But they forgot to fix any of the lines. I hope you'll enjoy researching ants. Maybe that one shadow was the strongest and eliminated all the weaker ones. That doesn't make sense, though. Why would they kill one to call their own? Like, that just... again, that just doesn't make any sense. Also, holy fuck, that's a lot of rot. And I have to go through this? Well, chat. I think you'll understand if I do this. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. I do have a few. How many can I make, by the way? I can't make any. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is a problem. Yikes. I might have to go back to our finger reader friends. First, though, we're gonna rest. But, yeah. Well, that explains the rot, chat. So, the Nox, for whatever reason, decided it would be a brilliant idea to halt the river flow that has gone all the way from there, all the way down here, through here, as well as through here, right? All these river flows that all ultimately link back up to here, go all the way down to this sluice gate, and they said, you know what, we're going to close the gate and stop the river flow, which basically allowed the rot to spread, as we see. Like, no wonder everything's like this. They literally stopped the flowing water that helps stop the stagnant decay. What assholes? Oh boy. Chat, I'm gonna regret these things. I am gonna so regret all these things. Oh, nice. Thanks for coming back with a map, bud. I appreciate you. And the academy sits under... Actually... Oh, look at that, chat. The academy sits under a giant thing of glintstone. That's neat. So yeah, academy's right here. Can't even see it because it's been blocked by all the rock there. Yeah, see? Yeah, you can see it there. No! Yeah, that's cool. Today I will make a rotten swamp for fun. I don't know. The Nox were led by Big M himself. The Nox were just like, hey, why not? What's this do? Oh. I see. Faded Erdleaf flower. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. Where else do we see this faded Erdleaf flower? Like, is this just a generic flower we find everywhere, so it wouldn't be a surprise to see it here? Or is it only in select locations, which we can actually use to characterize this area before the there we go. Before the rot, took over all this? We're not close to a minor Erdtree or anything, at least. Look at all that crystal. Yep, there it is. Mm-hmm. And this would be about the center of it. So yeah. Actually, center's probably around here-ish, I imagine. Oh. Anybody else? Of course you survive. Let's combine Rot with Deathblight, truly. The fans will love us for it. Item there, item there. Also, I want to know whose bright idea was it to make it where your entire city can, like, be raised and lowered out of the ground? With the press of a button? Like, what? Who came up with this shit? It's stuff like this where I'm just like, this is why you can't take every single little thing in the lore as lore. It's very obvious when it's like, okay, this is a gameplay segment. Don't think about it too hard. Whew. Ah. I see. This is ancient civilization stuff, by the way. So basically, this place was probably a lot like where is it? A lot like the Shifa River. I wouldn't be surprised if there were those tree things that were used to be along this entire area here, right? Like the river was like woo and flowed into here, and there would be like a bunch of trees. But now the trees are all gone. They've sunk into the rot. And these ruins are basically all that's left of the ancient dynasty that ruled here once. I love the color red, best area. Yeah, I really like the design. I mean, just look at that. Just a sickly bright color. Dragon Barrel Fork, Ultra Cancer. I think around the Dragon Barrel Fork called, or whatever it's called. I see. So that's where you think the faded Erd Tree leaves are? Then it might just be a generic flower. Baffling, we still know nothing about the ancient dynasty. I think we know more than we think. It's just someone needs to do a proper analysis of them. And I'm getting there. Again, my current focus right now is Godfrey's reign. But I'm probably going to start doing some background stuff once I establish that baseline. Because I'm not too interested in covering Radigan and like, you know, his order and all that shit. Not really interested in his rule as much. It's like, age of prosperity, lots of intellectualism. Yay. Alright, I don't think I'm ready to wait, so... There we go. God, and there's that entire section over there, like, ugh. At some point, we're just gonna have to do a run where we don't care about the boluses, we'll just heal through everything. You only have eyes for Chadfreen right now? Exactly. Get out of my way, you big, beautiful abs. I only care for big, meaty, furry men. If they aren't suspiciously too close to an animal with fur, I don't trust them. I guess over here would be the answer, huh? Darn. Nope. I'm getting farther and farther away from the items over in that corner, though, huh? Love how your robes are now sullied by rot. Yeah, I like how the game handled, how the game handles different materials getting wet and shit. I really enjoyed. I liked the idea in Dark Souls 3, but I don't think they used it enough. This game, I feel like there's a good mix where it's like, okay, there's a lot of different environments where it's like, okay, I can get colored in green shit, red shit, blue shit, black shit. Just tons of shit. Not seeing anything notable here. It's typical ancient dynasty crap. Oh. So you have the ancient civilization up top and the ancient dynasties down below. Uh-oh, chat, we're out. Uh-oh, chat, I'm out. Dang it! Nomadic Warriors Cookbook. Keep that in mind for later, chat. Number 22. We'll look at that in the future. Oh boy, chat. Oh no. Ah, thank you. Woo! I don't know if I can make it all the way over there, Chapel. We'll try. What do you think about TA's theory about the one prophet statue and its tablets? I think it's probably his most viable theory he's made on that front. But I have to figure out when exactly these civilizations are showing up in relation to each other before I commit to anything too hard. Because you would know, Sneed. My working hypothesis is that the god, Placky's god, who left Far Missoula, got killed by the Three Fingers and was buried, and her grave is what it used as both a testament to, like, obviously the god, or the outer god representing the Three Fingers or whatever, who's like, we want to create chaos, and all that, right? That god clearly wants the Three Fingers to show off with Placky's god getting killed, and then make marks on her grave or whatever, right? That'd be the idea, presumably. Oh. This is awkward. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, I hope I can get back up here. Get the grace first. Darn. I did not think that's how that was gonna work, chat. Well. This is gonna be awkward, chat, because now we have to deal with Rod a few times, but we'll survive. You did, yeah. I had to warp out of there. Interestingly, despite being where the rock god is sealed, its rod effects is only slightly stronger than the Aeonia swamp. Yeah, I would imagine. Again, I wouldn't expect them to make it too much stronger. Regardless. Because rot is rot. But this one's been allowed to fester for a bit longer, so understandable. Yeah, you can see, like, some remnants of, like, the trees and stuff at this river place, right? Again, I need to find the cookbook that lets me make boluses for this rot. That way I can stop having to deal with any of this shit. I can just make like 50 of them and move on with my life. Oh, look at that! It's another Dragonkin boss. Man, that won't bite me in the butt at any time in the future. How the hell am I supposed to get up there? Placky's god has a grave? That's my hypothesis, John, yes. That'd be the Fingerprint Stone Shield, I think it's called. So is there like a ladder or something for me to get up here, or did I basically miss out on something? A Confessor's been here. Those were black key bolts. Ooh, good to know, Xavier. I wasn't paying attention. I was so busy with everything else. Huh. Interesting. Oh. Whoops. Whoops. I wasn't paying attention. There's a ladder. Good to know. All right. Come on, chat. We can do this. We can run the gauntlet. Honestly, what's it matter at this point? I just gotta do this, right? I'm wasting time jumping. And there we go. We've survived, chat. There we go. All's well. Let's see. Oh, I see. Millennia has 0.30% of health, plus 26 per second for 300 seconds. Oh, but the Lake of Rot has the highest flat damage per second at 30. Good to know. The Bolus's cookbook is on Shiofra River, but they require sacramental buds, which don't respawn. I see. That's unfortunate. Though good to know Miquella's blood apparently can counteract rot. Fortunately, you won't need them anymore after doing this area. Which at your health probably makes it the status effect the worse for you. Yeah, I can imagine, Xavier. It's probably pretty goddamn awful. If this was Demon Souls, the rot would make you slow walk, unable to roll, and rotten babies would regularly spawn to bite your shins off. This is true. If this was Demon Souls, all of that would happen at once. We're getting off easy. I'm trying to think. Let's just look at the cookbook for the first time, and then we'll have to figure out where I'm gonna... So I missed something in Shifra's River to get that cookbook, huh? And I have 60 sacramental buds, so I think that should be fine. Rot pot, rock grease, and rot... Of course. Nomad warriors. But it's in a chest. There, huh? So I guess the nomad decided to settle in, but that's a weird... That's a weird place to decide to settle, I suppose. Oh, wait a second. What's my level up stat? Oh, I can level up right now. Also, you should get a few boluses for the Haley tree just in case. Yeah, so we'll probably have to grab that cookbook back at Shifra at some point. I have 70 dex, chat. What am I gonna do now? HP? Or mind? Oh, chat. Decisions. My glass cannon build demands the mind, but I think I one-shot stuff enough with 9, so let's get ourselves at least 10 vigor up at this point. Let's at least get ourselves up 10 vigor. Isn't that pretty? In a disgusting sort of way. Golden centipedes? Okay, there's something up. Erdtree leaves and now golden centipedes. There has to be something Erdtree related here. Well, I guess if there's the basilisk, that could imply Deathroot has grown here, which would mean there are roots of the Erdtree which are here. Are you kidding me? They're in range, but not? Ugh, I hate this game sometimes. There it is, guys. The famous shot. They're worshipping the rock god. That gave birth to them. More nascent butterflies. We're finding a lot of nascent butterflies by water, so again, my theory might still hold up. They may be born from water. I mean, if we think of water, of rivers to be extensions of fairies, the same way that the rod is an extension of the rock god, it's possible. There has to be a twist, right? They're just leaving 2 items out in the... I guess the rod itself is the thing, huh? What? No! I was right, it was suspicious. Oh, of course. Well, that explains my theory, yep. There are Erdtree roots down there. There are Erdtree roots beneath the land of the Rot Lake. Good to know. Level int, not HP. Levels int. Listen, I am a glass cannon. Why would I need to level anything except intelligence? I'm a scholar, Sneed. How else am I gonna understand all this lore? I don't need to be concerned for my health. Oh my... whatever. Well, now I know what I'm preparing for, so... Really? Really? That didn't trigger it? Darn. This sucks. I might have to put myself on, I might have to put myself on Rot Alert. So I have a little extra HP. We were talking about minor Erd trees. There's a Rot invariant to the Ulcerated Tree Spirit here. Worn too late. Where is the, there's a Rot invariant? Oh, I see. You're talking about just the Rot invariant of the Tree Spirit itself. Yeah. Okay, because I was like, okay, if there's a Tree Spirit... It's like Godwin's place, right? Like, this is all, like, stone and stuff, so, like, it's not like it's literally, like, right behind here or whatever, but it, like, comes out of the ground where the river flows, and obviously it's like, okay, so the land beneath the lake itself has, Erd tree roots, even though there's no, like, Erd tree itself, which is fine. We've seen that before. If I recall correctly, the Erd tree itself spawns a tree spirit, right, like, here-ish? Right? Like, there's a camp here, and it summons, you just see it come out of the sky, so I assume that's because of this tree? Which, again, it seems like that Erd tree was burned at one point. I was looking closer, and it looks like there's this black, splotchy, burnt area of the Erd tree, which, again, goes to my theory that I think Vike might have burned the tree with the Frenzy Flame. But obviously, the Frenzy Flame isn't the Flame of Ruin, so it doesn't have the same potency to just burn the whole tree. Otherwise, Frenzy Flame would have done that a long time ago. Worn too late. Okay, let's try this one more time, chat. Really? How? I don't understand, chat. How do I do this? How am I supposed to do this? One sec, I'm gonna get more water while we wait for this to go down. Consider this the BRB timer. It only drops ash when death is unsealed. Okay, so more ash falls from it during after the whole destined death and thing. So yeah, I think this goes to the point then. I think the ash we see in Lindell is from, like, Vike's burning, and that was, like, when Morgott was like, okay, we can't trust the Tarnished. They're smoldering with this flame of ambition, right? And it's like, okay, because they burned the Erd tree, that's why he uses that analogy. And so, as a result of all that, he's like, okay, I'm gonna just kind of shelve you, throw you out, I need you to be here, which is why the round table hole needs its own little dimension, right? Because Morgott's no longer cooperating with the two fingers on that front. And then we see, of course, the burning, the ash that needs to get swept away or whatever, and then the then we see the Erdtree spirit outside, which is being dropped because obviously the Erdtree's been burned, so it's got a little bit of an angy spirit. Kind of like when we see those spirits grow in places with Deathroot, or when the minor Erdtrees burn down, or something like that. I think the only time we've seen a destroyed Erdtree have a avatar is up here, right? Yeah, I think it's, yeah, this tree. Yeah, this one was a ulcerated tree spirit, if I recall. Oh, so the Erdtree already got burned by Vike? That's what my thought is, yeah, John. Again, I'm gonna have to look into that more, see if there's other possibilities on who or what burned it. But that'd be the one I'd be betting on for that one. Because the problem is we have to somehow get the idea that all these Tarnished were welcomed into Langdell under Morgoth's reign at some point, but now Morgoth wants nothing to do with the Tarnished. So it has to be that the Tarnished did something to piss Morgoth off. And the only thing Morgoth cares about is the Erdtree, as we know. All of his lore revolves around how much he loves the Erdtree. So having these Tarnished, who are supposed to become the next Elden Lord and are supposed to succeed where the demigods failed, because again, he considers the demigods all traitors at this point, and yet you betray him and his trust and the Erdtree's trust and everyone else's trust by one of you Tarnished burning it, and you can easily see how he'd be like, okay, that's it, we can't trust Tarnished, none of you, fuck off, all of you. Was Death unsealed then? And Vike didn't do madness when he was sealed before the Fire Giant, and the Fire Giant is still alive. No, I don't think, Vike unsealed it. Because here's the thing. I think the idea, if what you're saying, Xavier, is that we have to progress the plot to where Ash is, sorry, we have to progress the plot to where we unseal Death, and then, like, there'll be more Ash in Langdell. I assume it's not like the Ash is gonna suddenly all pile up at once. I assume plot-wise the reason is that we don't return to Langdell after defeating Morgoth, right? Like, the plot requires us go to the mountaintops, do that, then it'll take us to Farum Azula somehow, and we do that. I assume you beat Malekith, you unseal Destined Death, and then the game ends with you coming back to Langdell and, like, defeating Godfrey and Ratigan and all that, right? I assume that's the general, like, plot beats. Correct me if I'm wrong. I assume the idea is, therefore, is that the Ash is supposed to always be falling, but the game's not going to reflect it here until you meet the Destined Death requirement, because that's when the plot requires you to come back to Langdell for plot reasons, right? So then they're going to show you all the Ash that's been added during your quote-unquote absence. That's how I assume that is supposed to be translating from environment to narrative. So I would assume it's the same thing with Vike. Vike burns the tree, and over time, it's going to be raining ash, right? It's not going to, like, all rain it at once. Probably same with us. Like, we're going to light the tree, we're going to have this start with the burning, but it's only going to start burning, and we're not going to see the end results of that burning until we finish the Farum Azula part of the story. So he probably burned it via Frenzied Flame. Yeah, that'd be my thought, because he clearly Fire Giant's alive, like Xavier says. Everything else is pretty much in place for us to come in and do the plot with the Flame of Ruin and stuff. So I think it has to be a different flame he'd have to use. My assumption was the Erdtree couldn't be hurt without Death being unsealed. If that was the case, then there'd be no need to be concerned about the Flame of Ruin, period, anyway. Plus, isn't there, like, when you burn it, doesn't the Round Table Hold start burning already? So, like, that already kind of goes against the idea that it can't be hurt. So it does affect things. Now, does it affect things as radically without Death unsealed? I assume no, because otherwise why would the Death be important to the plot? But I do think it's, I do think the Flame of Ruin is, in fact, doing something when we unseal it. Maybe slowly, maybe not in a fatal position, but I think it has to be doing something. And that's how I feel the same would be with the Frenzied Flame. It probably does something, but as we can see, it didn't do enough to kill the Erdtree. It just did a little burning, did a little injury. Anyway, we can discuss that more when we get to that part of the plot. I'm talking about things that are way beyond my knowledge at this point. All right. What? Okay, that's it, chat. I am beyond pissed. What the hell? How close do I have to be? Also, I didn't jump, which was my biggest mistake. I need to remember to jump. All right, we're gonna kill all these things and do this one last time. There. I will set myself a line. I have to cross that line before I can make my way back. And hopefully that line is where the boss will show up. There we go. There we go. Really? Really? That you kill my momentum? Like, what the hell? Okay, so we have to go to that line. How come Melina doesn't want to hunt Vike down, or is she the one that imprisoned him? I don't know about what goes on with Melina, but doesn't, if I recall Melina's dialogue correctly, she only has a vendetta against us with the Frenzied Flame because she's the one who enabled us to get to the Frenzied Flame. She's the one who's been leading us on our journey, giving us the strength we need to accomplish all that. So therefore, the fact that she's been leading us to go so she could be the sacrifice of the Flame of Ruin and all that stuff, and yet we choose the Frenzied Flame instead, seems to be what she's like, okay, I'm going to get my vengeance on you if you succeed from this point onward. Aeonian butterflies can be found here as well. I don't know if you found one yet. I think I've passed a few on my way here, but I don't think I've picked them up. But yeah, that's not surprising, because Aeonian butterflies aren't strictly a Millennia thing. I think the description mentions her, but that's because those are the primary places we find her in the main plot. This is technically a side area. But, like, the concept is that they come from the rot, and, like, obviously Rock God is rot, so of course we're going to find some Aeonian butterflies. They're just named because Aeonia is perhaps the most prominent location with rot in modern history, right? Like, this rot lake is, like, I don't know if the lake itself is new, but the Rock God being sealed is probably a little old. All right, let's do it, chat. Well. Ah, darn. All right, so my strategy just isn't going to work, chat. My strategy just isn't going to work. I have too little HP and not enough boluses to make up for all that. Unless there's like is there a rot resistant outfit I can wear? Like, are there like clothes with rot resistance I can use to make this simpler for me? Go to storage chest first. We don't need you. Oh, actually, no, we don't need you. You're done. This could be useful. Might want to try that at some point. These other ones we can look at later. Okay. Of course, I have them equipped. God, I hate this game sometimes. Oh. Do I really not have any, yeah, I guess I have no marionette stuff other than that. That's cool. And all the standard stuff. Okay. It was sealed by her teacher, so I have no idea how recent he was sealed. I guess that depends on how old is her teacher. I guess it's possible that the Rock God was around, but her teacher, like, during the times of the ancient dynasties. But, Yeah, I can imagine the rock god was around during the time of the ancient dynasties, but the teacher came in more recently to seal it, and it's been like underground this whole time, even after the dynasties fell, and maybe even fell because of the rock god. That could be the answer. All right. Well, there goes 30k. I can make that up, though. It's time to don the mushroom set. Do I have the set? That's the question. I have the blue dancers in the DLC. Again, if it's Mikkela's Dream World, they can bullshit any reason for why any boss or enemy is in the game. So it's completely possible. How you doing, fellow Rotkin? Rot Kindred? It's wonderful to see you. I'm so happy to become part of the rock cult. I always wanted to be one with the rot, I tell you. Let no one tell you otherwise. Ignore the sorcery or the death. I'm just a little shy. Millennia 2.0. Yeah, look at this. This is much better than what we had before, chat. And I don't think it affects my stats for my equipment at all, right? Yeah, it just affects my resistances and stuff. It has no effect on my damage. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I need to put that stupid line down. There. That's the accent I imagine the silverfish rot people to have. Shroom Man, Southern Loki. Fully dripped. I got all my drip. Alright, I think that's enough, right, chat? So... Really? Really? I swear, this game... It's making me have to go so far. Hey, Night Scout. Good to see ya. Which places did you explore today? We did some Selene quest. We did some Ronnie quest. We're doing some Lake Rot side stuff. And that's about it. We have not really done a whole lot in terms of exploration today. Let's see. You're gonna let this go down a little bit. Gosh, the things I do for lore. That's a lie. This has nothing to do with lore. I'm just stubborn. What? Why do I not have my staff? I'm so confused. I am so confused. Like, why did my thing move? Did I accidentally hit the D-pad? Ah! I messed up. That could have been it. You should check the Wings of Estelle out when you get the boss. Get to the boss. It changes when near his arena. Oh, that's cool. So just gotta pull out that weapon, then I'll bring it with me. Let's actually grab it right now. You should be far enough into the Ronnie quest to access a certain item for Fia's quest too now. Yeah, I should be, but we're not doing that today. Yeah, sword chest. Where's that wing? Ah, there it is. Oh, that's the wrong way. I was like, wait a second, this looks different. Alrighty, chat. This shall be the last time, I swear. And then we'll discover Consecrated Snowfield, so we can end on a little bit of exploration. Based on its movements, that tree spirit was confused by itself. Yeah. It let itself get punched by me. It had no idea what was going on. That's a little too far, I think. I think we can be here. That's a little too close now. Somewhere in between. Close enough. But I'm a stickler. There we go. No! Ow. Okay, just not. This isn't gonna work, chat. My best bet is setting up the circle in advance around the corner and running back all the way. So that way, when he gets out and he starts turning the corner to come in and attack, I have the Comet Azure ready to blast his face in. As is, I think it's just not good enough, what we got. Yeah, so I'm thinking something like this. What? Really? Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this spawn point. Just be like a little bit closer. That's all I ask. So far as the Japanese script goes, is it the outer god of Scarlet Rot sealed down at the Lake of Rot, or just America wannabe god of Rot? It just says god of Rot if I recall, but it says outer god of Rot specifically, but I have to double check the exact wording because I do not remember at this point. Oh my god! We're gonna be here a little longer, chat. Just wait. I'm just gonna have more water. You had a Horaloo moment and tried to punch the thing to death. Yeah, I kind of did, Sneed. Is the architecture of this area from the Nox or something else? This is from the ancient dynasties. This is pre-Nox. The Nox built their cities atop ancient dynasty settlements, right? So that's where Mogwin Palace is, right? So this, well, specifically this, I should say. So this, and like a bit of that, and this, and all that. This is all ancient dynasty. And then the Nox built, where is it? Nokron here. And then over here, again, you have the Ul dynasty. And then Noxtella was built on top of there. And then it doesn't look like this Eternal City was built on any of that stuff, which is why it should be suspicious in the first place. There's just the Erd Tree here. Makes you wonder. Makes you wonder if this Eternal City was only built up because the Erd Tree was growing here at some point. And then later, some of them had cultural diffusion with Lindell up top and ended up joining in with that Erd Tree civilization. For America's tits, fight it normally! No! I want a one-shot! I want a one-shot! You can't make me, Sneed. Of course. I know. Wait. 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 Wait a second. You don't have to aggro it. You're the one getting one shot. That doesn't matter. That's what makes it so interesting. Either it dies or I dies. And I just discovered the secret to making sure it dies. So all I have to do is not get rotted myself, but give the rot. Okay. Okay, chat, this is good. It's all coming together. All this just because I want to meme on this boss. Come on, we can one-shot it. Of course. Alright, so I don't even need to capture anything. I just need to make sure that... Oh my god, chat, it's beautiful. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What the hell, chat? All right, we're gonna. This one was a mistake, but I can't believe this thing has such shitty range. Okay, that's the angle, though. So we want to have the circle placed right outside of its range, but within range of my Common Azure, which I think should be right where that pillar is. So be careful of the buggy, zicky, sticky. I'm being quite careful. No worries about that, Chaotic. Also, I don't have anything for rot on me. Darn. I was kind of hoping for a Scarlet Rot protection charm, but I guess those don't exist in this universe. I'll make a whole level up off these 4 Kindred. So we want to be here. Yeah. We want to be here. So I want to be right behind this. Ah, still too close. Whatever. I know exactly where I need to go. So I just have to go right next to this guy. Of course, the Scarlet Rot still applied. Well. Let's see. I'm not going to be able to get through all of this, so... Oh. That was close. Are you kidding me? Oh, now it hit you. Okay, sure. I hate you. Kill me. There we go. Remember to crouch while you get into position. This is the ulcerated tree spirit channel now. Huh, it has gold sparks in its scarlet rot fire. Loki thinks he's Goku. Armor's Cookbook 6 will be handy for navigating down here. Free aim for the head. I'm not going to be able to free aim with that. I was actually, like, just short of hitting it. So, okay, I have to be slightly in front of the pillar. I thought being aligned with it would be just enough, but no, it has to be slightly in front of the pillar, which is fine. I can do that. That's easy enough. What? You were dead! Don't do that when you're dead! Oh my. Stop it. Stop snapping. Oh my god, no. Oh my god. Again, Miyazaki, give me an option to turn all other stuff off so I don't have to have this shit in my way when I'm doing this. This is obnoxious. Yeah, so we want to be here-ish. Perfect. So I'll be just between the pillar and that line, and that should do it. Mm-hmm. Good. Terra Magica at the ready. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That didn't trigger it. Fuck you. The telescope can help with free aiming, if I recall correctly. Yeah, but I don't want to be free aiming for that when I can just be... I can lock on perfectly fine. I just need to be slightly in range. The issue is not the aim. It's the lock. It's the range on my actual spell. That's how Dark Souls 1 players use the binoculars to make the sniper crossbow worthwhile. I'm sure. I'll be honest, I'm tempted to just survive it with the rot. Again, would be wonderful if I had more boluses, but I do not. I didn't pick up the right cookbook for it. That's honestly the biggest thing that's causing so much suffering for this. Imagine the smell. Listen, I'm already putting on giant mushrooms on me. My smell is the least of my concerns at the moment. The lofty towers of Raya Lucaria are literally built on a septic, rotten foundation. Actually, no, technically not. They're built on a bunch of a tower of crystals right here. That's actually something I was highlighting earlier in the VOD, Night Scout. You weren't there for that part. Every video from now on will present Wile E. Loki putting into motion an overly complicated plan to kill the spirit, which will inevitably and humorously backfire. Wile E. Kai Loki. Poor Renala. Summer must be awful in the academy. Alrighty, chat. Let's do this one more time. There we go. All right. Go on. The angle's a bit awkward, so we'll try the free aiming for the head, see if that improves the damage. But I got the angle right, so it's just in front of the pillar, and I can hit it no problem. So let's see. Hopefully this will be it. All this testing has culminated into this singular moment. Like, people are gonna be like browsing through the VOD and being like, "Why is he stuck on Lake of Rot for so long? Jeez." And the answer is simple. I'm an idiot. There we go. I'm really committed to this Comet Azure gag. No. Oh. Well, I'm gonna have to farm another, like, 100k. And those glintstones are in that septic rotten foundation and sinking. Well, I'm not sure about the sinking part. It looks like it's pretty stable. It's one giant solid bit of rock, Night Scout. The surrounded by the Lake of Rot, I will agree. Loki versus the red poop snake. Yep, that's what I want to have attached to my name. The red poop snake. Whoopsie. There we go. Oh, really? I need to have a line that I don't actually cross, but can give me an idea of how far I need to go before I stop. Because this is getting ridiculous. Like, I have to be basically right in front of this shit. Lock-on seems to want to target its rear section. That's the thing. Yeah, exactly why we're gonna try your suggestion of aiming for the head manually. Again, I'm not sure if it'll be as effective, but I think we can be just in range, and the angle on the head will not affect it at all, so we'll see. My biggest concern is that when it starts moving, the angle on the head, though, could make it where we miss stuff, so we'll do even less damage. But, again, we'll see how that plays out. I'm just amazed Comet Azure is it's surprisingly short range. I thought it was, like, almost, like, infinite, to be honest. Come on. Go down faster. Again, all this would be so easily solved if I just went and got that Armor's Cookbook from the Shifa River first. But again, we've been committed to this. Next stream, if we don't beat this guy this time, we'll do that. Wait. Still no? The fuck? Chat, you saw that, right? I was basically in front of the corpses. Why? Well, while we wait, I'm just gonna go run over here and kill some fools. Pass the time. Gonna just casually steal your dagger. Oh, whoopsie. That was close. Alright, clearly charge is the way to go. Fan daggers and a smithing stone. Who's trying to assassinate a rock god? Whatever. Scorpion Stinger. Do you have enough default faith for Flame Cleanse Me? I do not think so. I think it's more than 7 faith. 7 faith I think is below anything. I purposefully went for the class that would give me the least faith to go opposite my Confessor. I guess that's the pathway to Estelle, so... You should just get the loot and run like a sand person at this point. I should, but again, I am committed to killing this thing. I've one-shotted all of its brothers. I'm going to one-shot it too. Again, I will survive with the rot. I can live with it. Oh! I guess I was too close that time. Sir, can you forget about me? Sir? Excuse me, sir? 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 Sir, you don't give up, I see. Ow. Alright, I have to have some talisman or something that can increase my rot resistance. Oh no, why is the Alabaster Lord there? What's the statue in here covered by the mushrooms behind the scorpion stinger? I imagine it's the same statue as everything else, but... the one with the prophet or whatever, but I'll have to take another look. It's not about the loot, it's about the pride, exactly. Sneed understands me. I wonder if the boss can be triggered by throwing something at the spot where it spawns. Probably not. Oh, let's try that, Asira Cat. Also, welcome. Good to see ya. Let's try it. Oh. Didn't want to go that far down, but hey, it didn't hurt me. Alright, let's see. Can I trigger it by throwing something at the location instead of me? That'd be really cool if I could. Grace Mimics aren't throwable items, right? Like, they don't have any range to them. So... yeah, no. That ain't working. Oh no, a fake Grace pointing me to my inevitable death. What increases Scarlet Rot negation? Nothing, huh? Maybe the Putrid Tree Spirit and Kindred of Rot won't be on the same team and could fight each other. I don't think that's gonna work either way. Anyway, let's try this first. Oh no, that's not what I want to do. Let's try something like this. Again, I don't think this is gonna do anything, but might as well see. Yeah, nah. It has to be a character model. Which again is fine. There we go. So now... Oh. Ah, I messed up. Oh well, we'll see how this works. And it's dead. Whatever, it worked. My screw-up worked. Ended up working out exactly as planned. Woo! It's dead. The witch is dead, chat. The big, ugly tree witch is dead. For the sake of my pride, I have one-shot it with Comet Azure. Gosh, I hope there's something at the end of all this. Oh, what do you got? A Pestglaive again? I got like a billion of those. Faded Earth Tree Leaf. Oh, flower, never mind. Excuse me, sirs. Just gonna take this casually and leave. I hope there's a Grace at the bottom of this. Was it worth it? Of course. I mean, immunity resistance governs Scarlet Rot resistance. Good to know, Night Scout. We're going to end things soon, so let's just do the Hailing Tree thing after we get down here with good old Estelle, and then we'll do Estelle. We'll probably do a boss rush next time, right? We'll do Estelle. We'll do Rykard, and then maybe Fire Giant. Actually, no, I want to... No, we'll save the boss rush for after I set up Fire Giant. So we'll do the top part of the summit. We'll do Consecrated Snowfield. Or at least get started on that. And then we can, like, knock out all those bosses together. And that'll be the stream. Hopefully, Fire Giant will be the first and easiest we can get through. I forgot to change my armor! Grace? Hello? Grace? Mr. Grace, are you here? Loki, the Alabaster Lord is on the pillars outside the Grand Cloister, in case you haven't seen it yet. No, I have not seen it yet, so we can do that real quickly once I find a Grace point. Excuse me, Mr. Cave? Mr. Cave with all this Nox shit? I kind of want to live. Oh, thank goodness. Marika, at least you're here. Let's do this, then. Well, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Marika, Marika, let me live. I want to live. No Grace here, just Estelle. Patch's assassination quest has to be before Rykard. Okay, gotcha. I'll do that then. We'll have to do that next time then. So we'll do Patch's quest, whatever that is. The summit. Oh, well, I'm so glad I got spoiled on the boss. Well, all right. Let's start accessing Consecrated real quick. Remember the Wing of Estelle. Right, Xavier. I have it in my inventory, so we'll take it out when we go there next time. First off, let's look at what the normal one looks. Mm-hmm. What a tiny S-Wing. Hold the secret medallion. Well, well, well. I didn't know they designed this to go down. Do not change your costume. Oh, I forgot! I still have it on. I was so distracted. I have been rotted to my core. I have become mushroom. It's a pretty good weapon. Its art is good too. I'll probably upgrade it then and see how if I like it better than Moonveil. Because admittedly, I don't use Moonveil or its skill that much. Actually, is it a dex weapon? That is the question. It's mostly dex, so. Mm-hmm. Very spooky. The hidden path to the Halig tree, is it? Alright. Alright, it's time. We had our fun. But it's time for me to go back into scholar mode. This looks more like catacombs. No, hidden path. Well, the beast eye quivers. Oh, this is a catacombs. And it seems like it's got Deathroot. What went here before, chat? Trying to remember what my setup was. Oh, spells consume less FP, but HP is reduced. Let's see. What's my damage if I don't have this? Yeah, I figured. I was like, I hear you breathing. Whatever. It's fine. Warming stone. Yeah, nothing else besides it being, like, fancy. Fancy. Really tall, like, coffin altar thing. No! Sorry, John. It had to be done. Also, I think this is the only instance of them using, like, regular graves in these catacombs, and it looks really weird. Also, these catacombs have really fancy fencing. Again, this is all very odd from my perspective. water down there. Oh. I'll be honest, I thought you were broken, but okay. Oh. Woo! Oh. Never mind, I miss my old talisman. Also, it looks like Malekith sent some Goonies to get this one, huh? Why don't you guys get the death root or whatever if you're so interested in it? Okay, where is it? Where's my other baby? I don't care if I take more damage. Nothing else. It is weird that there's a catacombs here, but it's underneath here. So is this a giant war catacombs too, or? Who was buried here? Oh, I see. This is why you can't get the death root, because it's blocked. Sure. But then how do we get it? Unless there's like a secret area. Is this the quote-unquote exit to the consecrated snowfields? That it is. We're gonna do this real quickly. Oh, how cute.
Do you hear me?
Oh, you're alive.
It is I, Lieutenant.
I'll be honest, I completely forgot about you.
The land of Michaela's Halig tree, where Lobo and I began our travels.
I'm sure.
It's entirely thanks to you that I'm so close to home.
Wait. Did I miss something important? Sorry, I thought you would just keep talking to me. Hello, Mr. Wolf. I don't know who's shooting me, but screw off. I'm busy trying to get a map. I don't know what I'm hearing, but... Oh, look, it's the trees from Shifa River. Cool. Are those flowers in Shifa River? I don't remember there being red flowers. That looks like death. Oh, not that much death. Oh. Well. This was an accident, I swear. Oh, look, we're out of the blizzard. How nice. Map! Weird to cut off for dialogue. I don't know why it isn't flagged to play in the entire area. Yeah, I know. Again, these are some of those things where it's like FromSoft sometimes does really weird, lazy stuff. That they could be like, just make it the whole area. Like, it's not gonna hurt anybody. Yeah, we got the map, chat! I think that's every map piece collected. Coolio. Alright, let's go. Back here. Gonna really quickly handle that. Alright, that has to be something I'm missing back here. Oh. Ow. Ow. Alright. Sorcerer should not suddenly decide he's a swordsman. If you go to fight Theodorix, get the 3 octopi to do it. No, we're fine. We're fine. It's weird that they put put in what's basically a stop for it. Why not just play it out once it starts? What took priority? I think what took priority was the range. Like with NPCs, how their dialogue abruptly stops if you get out of range of them. I think it's the same thing here. For whatever reason, they put a range on a disembodied voice that's talking to you because you carry her on you. Make it make sense. Jeez, I hope that killing these guys is required. There we go. Dang. There we go. Huh? Okay, so there's items there. There's passageways there. Oh. 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 Well, Geronimo! Oh god, it actually worked. Thank Christ. Lord have mercy above. Wow, it was really that easy. Just walk straight across. I was ready to just fall off and I have to go through like some maze. Flower-topped graves, unsurprisingly. I would expect nothing less for this map. Sacramental buds here. But again, that doesn't tell us who's being buried here. Does this... Oh my, it's working. Thank God you were just out of range. If I was just a little bit closer, that could have turned out real nasty. Ooh, cool, hero's rune. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Whoop. Alright, let's see if I can do this. There we go. Oh, there we go. Convenient. Whoop. No one around the corner, really? Imps have got me spooked. Huh? Oh. Wait, so you guys did manage to get around here. And yet you still haven't collected the thing from here? What you gotta do? Oh. In order to do it. Honestly, the bigger shocker is the octopi. Like, what? Did they take refuge from the river or something? Like, what? Why do you infest all the way up here? A little far from your water bank, you know? Technically, I guess the entire snowfield is water, but... Alright, what's this for? Oh, you just lead back up, don't you? I don't see any item there. Yeah, okay. Spelldrake Talisman +2. That could be notable. The problem is that the entire area, mountaintops, is a magic origin area, so it's not that surprising to find one of those talismans up here. Oh, looks like there's a tower too here, and there's a minor tree, and I assume that's Ordina. That has to be the tunnel, which means that's yellow. Okay. Depending if you've given Garang fourth death route so far, there's a possible answer to your question about the Volker militia. That one militiaman stood in front of a group of them. Yeah, he just stared down an entire group of octopi. I wonder if they were training them or something. Or if he's just like, I can take you on, you stupid fish. It's not a fish. Shut up. Interact button plus light attack button for the hand you want two-hand. Yeah, that's a good way to remember it. I keep on forgetting it all the time. Go on. There we go. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, it's a mimic tier. Okay. Go on. There we go. You mimicked me in every way, except the one. I always go for the one shot. Black Flame Monk, come on. What? Okay. 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 Yeah, they seem to be training them. I agree with Xavier. That's like my first thought of like, are they actually like trying to like turn them into pets? That's actually kind of cute. All right, let's give this drop. I think this might be the last one too, because I don't think they would put like 2 in this area. But yeah, okay, that went. I'm surprised Amon is here. So I have to assume if there's a Black Flame Monk here, it has to be because he either was after the death route, right? But if he's after the death route and he gets killed or whatever, why the hell the mimic tier? Like, that's the part I don't get. Why is a mimic tier? Oh! Oh! Because we talked about this earlier, right? Because the Dragonkin soldiers are around here, right? If I recall correctly. So there's a mimic tier. There's signs of ancient dynasty shit. There's Dragonkin soldiers, if I recall, because I remember someone posting a thing about spirits and stuff, at least, of them. And then... oh, there's Ordina, which is this town with the same stuff used for Celia, and the town here. So this could be... it could be that there was something similar by the Eternal Cities. And that would explain the mimic tier. Okay. Yeah, that all fits. Only the one. Ghost Dragonkin soldiers, yeah. There's a illusory wall you missed back at the Invisible Floor Park. Gotcha. Oh, we got them all. Yay. He's doing the line. He said the line, chat. He said the line. Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. Give me a somber one, you shit. Give me the somber one, you shit. Ah! They're all giving me the other stone. This is Rykard's tower, right? So we have to kill Rykard before we can go that one. I assume this is Millennia's tower, then. Yep. Alright, so let's go back here real quick. Do the hidden path. Alright, guys. Point out to me where this illusory wall is that I clearly missed. Actually, you know what? I might be able to notice it on my own. Whoop. Whoop. No, I fell off! Darn. You'll get plenty sober dragons in Farm Azula, assuming you want to kill some dragons. Boy. I mean, if I can one-shot each of them individually, and it's not like there's like 5 of them or some shit, I think I can do it. Ow! What? Did the octopus jump on me? Let's do Stake of America then. I want to go from the front then, because I can kill the 2 guys and prevent the aggro of the octopus. I just can't believe it actually jumped over the ledge to come after me. Damn stupid octopus, man. Ah! I'm going to get myself killed. Stop moving around, you piece of shit. All right. Yeah, there we go. Silver Scarab! So this is for items. Alright. It has been done, chat. We have done it. That will be all for today. We have finally gotten all the way to Consecrated Snowfield, and we're about to finish up Mountaintops. Hey, hello, my dead friend. Rogier's letter. What is this all about? Ah, there you are. I forgot to tell you, but it seems D has a younger brother. Heard he sleeps in the aqueduct, as it said before the Prince of Death, not far beyond that spot. Yeah, we already saw that. We already did all that, I'm pretty sure, but... Well, that's it, chat. Rogier's death was for nothing. Or maybe it was for everything. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see as I finish this game. I'm having a lot of fun. I know the end game has received lots of criticism by people, but so far I'm enjoying it. I'm sure that'll change once I get to Halig Tree and Farm Azula. I'm sure I will begin to feel the hurt. Until then, though, guys, bye-bye.